me tell you a story, not of a hero born ready for battle, but of a man who was forged in the fire. He wasn't born strong. He wasn't born fearless. He wasn't made in the image of a warrior. He was born like everyone else, soft, uncertain, filled with questions the world had no interest in answering. He cried, he broke, he doubted, and the world, it didn't wait for him to find his strength. It attacked before he had armor. It hit before he could learn to defend himself. That's where the story begins. Not in glory, not in victory, but in suffering. You see, he didn't come from privilege. He didn't come from applause. He came from silence, heavy, suffocating silence. He came from days that never seemed to end, from nights too dark to dream. Pain didn't visit him. It moved in. It was there when he failed. He was laughed at. He was betrayed by those he trusted. When he gave everything, he still came up short. Most people would have quit. They would have crumbled under the weight. But not him. He learned something most people never do. That pain doesn't mean stop. It means build. So he built. Not in comfort, but in chaos. Not in praise, but in isolation. He built in silence, in struggle, in rejection, in failure. One painful day at a time. He wasn't born strong. Pain built him. Every tear hardened his resolve. Every setback sharpened his focus. Every heartbreak strengthened his will. While others looked for a way out, he searched for a way through. Because deep down, something whispered, "No one's coming. You must become everything you need." So he did. He became his own savior, his own motivation, his own fire. And now you see the man, the one who walks with power in his step, with stillness in his eyes. You see the strength, but not the sacrifice, the resilience, but not the wreckage, the triumph, but not the trauma. He didn't get here by accident. He was carved by life, carved by pain. Understand this. He didn't enjoy the suffering, but he respected it. Because it revealed who he truly was. Not the boy who needed saving, the man who became unstoppable. See, when life tried to break him, it didn't know. It was building him. Every no made him hungrier. Every loss made him wiser. Every betrayal made him colder, clearer, more precise, more focused. He didn't grow in the light. He grew in the shadows. He didn't rise with applause. He rose in silence. That silence taught him everything. It taught him how to endure, how to rebuild from nothing, how to take pain, turn it into purpose. And if you're listening right now, broken, lost, ready to quit, good. Because that's exactly where greatness begins. Not when you feel strong, but when you feel done. You decide to keep going anyway. That's where you are built. Not by comfort, not by ease, by fire. So let it burn. Let it scorch the weak parts of you. Let it strip away the excuses, the lies, the fear. You weren't born strong either. None of us were. But strength isn't something you inherit. It's something you earn. You earn it in the moments no one sees. When you show up with nothing left and still give more. When your hands are shaking, but you don't let go. When your legs are failing, but you still take one more step. That's what makes you dangerous. Not talent, not luck, but your refusal to stay down. The world fears that kind of man. Because you can't manipulate someone who's already been to hell and came back hungrier. You can't intimidate someone who built himself from pain. You can't stop someone who doesn't need to win. But fights like losing isn't an option. That's the man you're becoming. Not soft, not safe, not comfortable, but forged, focused, feared. So if you're in the fire right now, don't run, don't hide, don't beg for it to stop. Use it. Let it tear you apart. so you can rebuild into something unshakable. Let it break the old version of you, so the real one can rise. Because strength isn't about how loud you roar. It's about how quietly you endure when no one is watching. How you bleed in silence and still move like a king. So remember this, he wasn't born strong. Pain built him. And if you choose to rise through the fire, pain will build you too.